video chart presentation of Cline Mining Corp, brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Cline Mining trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange, under ticker CMK. See right off, the stock had a real nice day on Tuesday, up 21%. 2.1 million shares traded, so liquidity is not an issue. That was a little bit of an uptick in volume over previous days, which of course is a good thing to see. The stock looks like it's trying to make a bottom off these lows of 16 cents. MACD's on a nice upward trend, pulled back after it broke through zero, made highs at 36. Importantly, what I'd look for now, hold right around that zero mark, make another bullish cross, show that this upward trend is going to continue. Similar look to the PPO. ADX is pretty neutral with the pullback. It's actually a good thing because the positive DI was getting very high, up over top of 55. Needed to reset itself to have any sort of continuation, and it's back to a pretty neutral position at this point. There's a big separation of the 7 MFI pulling well away from the 14 and 21. Because those components don't tend to trend too far away from each other, I always look for a bounce, and it looks like that started to come yesterday. Accumulation distribution looks like it's trying to hold a base. Shaking money flow holding in the green, says over the last 20 periods, buying pressure has been outweighing selling pressure. And given the fact that for the better part of 9 months, shaking money flow has been in the red, saying that selling pressure has been dominant, finally moving up into the green over the last month is a bullish sign, and I'd certainly want to see it hold over top of zero. CCI's fallen off, but of course so is the price per share. It is somewhat optimistic that it's starting to hold some sort of an uptrend. At this point, just want to see it hold over top of negative 100. A breakdown below negative 100 would be a bearish sign. Full stow, it's gauging momentum. Obviously, there's not much bullish momentum in the place. Stock price has been dropping pretty hard. Just now started to make a turn. And the tricks, holding a long-term uptrend. And that's all I'd look for. Want to see it hold over top of zero. RSIs, with the bounce, kind of at a critical point. They need to be over top of 50 to be bullish. And all three components are sitting pinned right against that point right now. Again, looking back over the last 9 months, you can see the RSIs have spent very little time over top of 50. The only real points the longer terms, 14 and 21, did was right through there. You can see nice appreciation in share value when that happened. So again, that's what I'll be looking for. Show that there's bullish momentum in the play. Now everything always comes down to support and resistance. Bottom support down there at 16. A little bit more support right there around 19 cents. That would be the point that I'd want to see hold. So I want to see this start to make a higher low, something along those lines, off of this bottom. From a resistance standpoint, it's facing a little bit right there around 22 cents, but I think the resistance certainly starts to pick up around 28, and I think it'll become pretty stout up around 30 cents. Now with this stock closing at 23 cents, that's obviously a real nice upside. That's one of the risk-reward factors of playing penny stocks, is the percentage gains and losses can come very quickly. I happen to take a longer term look at this chart, and it's been in a multi-year downtrend where it's regularly fallen through support levels. So for me with this play, it's imperative that the support level holds. First off, the 19 cents. If it didn't hold there, odds are really strong it's going to come down and test 16. If it can't hold 16, it'd just be a walk away from it, wait for it to try and go in another oversold position, look for a bounce. But the chart's given hints of potentially trying to find a bottom, because this is one of the first times it's made any sort of a substantial move and then come down and held a higher low. 50-day moving average is flattening out this blue line. So I'll be interested to see if this chart can start to hold over top of that 50-day, hold this new support, and then come through and try and make some sort of higher low by breaking through the resistance at 30 and the resistance at the old highs at 36. Above that, don't see more resistance coming in until it's filling this small gap that's left open up near 60 cents. Not even that concerned with that at this point. This hit our radar as a bullish investor chart to watch because of meeting specific algorithm parameters. And it's been pretty reliable to date, so I want to keep an eye on this and look for upward pressure to continue. Those are the type of things that I'd look for in the CMK chart, but as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. Do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks, registered investment advisor, or licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.